and watched while we were exiled to this prison. But the sleeper will lead us to freedom.
He seemed to be smoking quite heavily.
How do I get to the Brotherhood's camp?
I'm busy, but Baal Parvez should be somewhere in this camp as well. He's near the marketplace, on the other side of the castle. I believe he's even got his own hut there.
Tell me about the Sleeper's teachings.
The Sleeper is a powerful being, maybe even more powerful than Innos, the god of light. He is with us in spirit, but his power is still limited. He has been sleeping for 1,000 years, but now the moment of his awakening is near. He has chosen us to be witnesses to his awakening and to spread his word. So listen, all those who join the Sleeper will have immortal souls, but those who are against him will be punished. But the Sleeper is compassionate and sends proof of his might to all who doubt him.
How does your god prove his might?
He speaks to us through visions. Whoever hears his voice no longer doubts his might. If you take the weed which grows in the swamp, you will be close to the Sleeper and able to hear him. Some people even see images.
I see.
It's probably that he's smoking.
What will the way to freedom look like?
We are preparing a great invocation of the Sleeper, in which all novices create the contact together. In this invocation, the Sleeper will reveal the path to freedom.
This guy seems very helpful. Maybe he knows a way into the castle.
I need to get into the castle. Can you help me?
I fear I cannot, brother. The only ones among us who may enter the castle are those who supply the weed to Gomez. We gather swamp weed and sell part of it to the old camp in exchange for goods from the outside world. If you were one of the couriers working for Kor Kalom, you could get into the castle, but for that, you would need to be one of us. What do you want to do in the castle anyway?
I should probably not tell him about the letter.
I want to meet somebody there.
Do you? Who? And why don't you just wait until he comes out?
He's one of the magicians.
Oh, well, they never leave the castle. You really will have to get in. What do you want from them anyway? Magic runes? Or potions?
Well, I should just play along, I think.
That's right.
I knew it. What else would a guy like you want with the mages? I can give you some good advice. Forget the mages. They take far too much ore for their stuff. Magic runes and potions are much cheaper in our camp.
Interesting. Well, where's that guy? What does this sign say? Cartographer. Might be this guy then.
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm Graham. I draw maps. I haven't seen you here before. What do you want?
Well, I would definitely like a map. Let's see if this works.
Diego sent me. He asked you to give me a map with a route to the old mine.
No problem. For you, only 20 ore.
Hold on. Diego said you should give me the map, not that you should sell it to me.
But I'm not interested. Have you any idea how difficult it is to make a map like this? 20 is my special price for friends of Diego. Usually I take 50.
I don't have 20. Maybe I should keep pressing this guy. He doesn't seem that tough. He'll probably break.
Give me the map or I'll take it.
Hey, be cool, man. I don't want trouble. Here, take the map and leave me alone.
Good. Well, he talked about a guy at the marketplace. Where the hell that is. I should probably just go around here. But first, let me look at that map. Well, that looks quite a dangerous route.
New here, are you? I don't know your face. I'm Sly. I have a job on offer for a newcomer.
You have a job for me? What is it?
One of our guards has disappeared. He's called Neck. He might have gone over to the new camp. You're new here, and you'll get around quite a lot, so keep your eyes peeled. If you find him, I'll speak up for you in the camp.
Well, that will do some good.
I'll see if I can find him.
If you meet Fletcher, ask him about Neck. He's taken over his district since Neck disappeared.
Where will I find him?
His district is the district of the arena.
Well, I've been there before. That should be this way. Let me see if I have to find him. I assume that's the guard armor that guy's wearing, while that armor is the armor marking shadows. That's at least helpful. And the rest is just normal people, I think, who hasn't been admitted into the guards or shadows. Oh, that look like the cook. He might have some food for me. Let's see if I can find this Fletcher first. Well, I assume heavily that is the arena. Now to look for a guy. Well, that guy's wearing guard armor, so it might be this guy.
Hey, you!
If you want to get rid of your protection money, you picked the wrong day.
Yeah? Why's that?
'Cause I'm not here.
Oh? Where are you then?
I'm actually at the castle, sitting by the big campfire, drinking a mug of beer.
Then how come I'm talking to you?
Nick's vanished. This district is usually his responsibility. And until he reappears, Thoris has ordered me to guard it.
Do you know where Nex got to?
No, and I'm not likely to find out. If anything, the diggers in this district might know something, but diggers don't talk to guards. Especially not now they know I hate this filthy work. I bet they're laughing behind my back.
Why don't you just collect some more protection money?
Nick did his rounds before he disappeared. There's not much left to collect now.
It's about Neck.
Yeah?
No news.
Keep me posted.
I might. Well,
Let me pass.
diggers might know something. That guy's look like he has a pickaxe and a digger. But I think I will go for some food first. Or should I talk to this guy? I'll talk to this guy.
Hello?
I haven't seen you before. You're new here, aren't you?
Just recently arrived.
Have you already decided which camp you want to join?
No, what do you think?
Well, it depends. Each camp has its advantages, I guess. Until you've made your decision, you can stay here. A hut just became available.
Well, that's really useful.
Which of the huts can I take for myself?
The hut over there with the little canopy is empty.
This guy seems to know a lot about the area. I might ask him a few questions.
What are the advantages of the old camp?
If you pay protection money to the guards, you can have a laid-back life here. They always interfere if one of the paying diggers is attacked. Besides, you can only get the goods from the outside world cheap here. These things are unaffordable in the other camps.
And what if two people fight each other who both pay protection money?
Then the guards just watch until one of them kills the other. Then they do him in.
What goods are considered precious here?
Everything from the outside world. Bread, cheese, and bacon, and, above all, beer and wine. Not the cheap rice schnapps from the new camp, but really good stuff. You always get a good price for weapons, and armor is really expensive. The guards took the old armor off the prison guards after they killed them. You can always recognize them by their armor. They only sell it to other guards. You could never get a hold of one as an outsider.
Well, I seem to have noticed that.
I think I've heard enough about the old camp.
I like it here.
What are the advantages of the new camp?
If you're cool about getting your throat cut for a slice of bread, you should go there. No, it's not that bad, but it's different from here. Here, Gomez takes care that things are sort of peaceful. In the new camp, there is no law. The only ones powerful enough to have a say there are the water mages, but they're too busy studying the barrier all day.
Why should I join the sect?
Well, you better ask somebody from the sect camp. There are always a couple of novices in the camp, and I'm sure they can tell you a lot about the sect. I've never been there myself, but according to everything that's said, they must be really generous. None of the three camps seems to be as much in need of new people as the sect camp.
Well, I will keep that in mind. Well, I will need to go to talk to that cook to get some food. Ah, damn it, now I forgot to ask about Nick. Well, I'm not going back now. I'm so hungry, I need food. Might cook some of what I took off them, but maybe this guy has something better.
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meat bug ragu a la snaff with rice and mushrooms. You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things. The last one I sent just hasn't come back. Must have deserted to the new camp.
Who was the guy you sent before me?
His name was Neck. He was pretty discontented here. I think he's in the new camp now. I sent him to collect mushrooms, but he didn't come back.
Well, a lead. If I can find those place he collected mushrooms, I might find some more leads to where he went. And this guy might know where I find those meat bugs and mushrooms. I don't know this place at all.
Where can I find meat bugs?
Everywhere where there's garbage laying around. You should be able to find some at the deserted huts near the castle wall. Don't get confused by their ugly looks. Once cooked, they are tasty.
Where can I find hell mushrooms?
If you leave through the south gate, that's the collapsed tower. You'll see a plain directly in front of you. There's mushrooms growing there.
That seemed interesting. Now, I'm gonna go to the hut. I need to get some sleep anyway. And then tomorrow I'll go hunting for this neck guy and those meat bugs and mushrooms. But for now, sleep, and then I will see later. It was this hut he pointed at. Well, there's a ham here. Hopefully it doesn't belong to anyone. Check the chests. Well, that one is empty. How about this one? That one is also empty. Well, I can at least place a few things around here. I think I'm gonna take something to eat. And then rest. Lovely rest.